Yellow, Ashes. So this is open world horror. Well, you're like running away from some creatures in the forest. And this also says that it's like online co-op. So maybe it's something like that by daylight. Maybe one player is like this, like a horror creature, or maybe not. Maybe you're just together trying to escape. So this is how it looks like. You can have inventory. Then what's this at the top? Oh, it's not in English. No wonder I can't read. Maybe you can also like attack those creatures. I see like here, this like a crosshair. So maybe you need to load something and then defeat those monsters. Okay, this is 1960. Sakura and the Airyvixen. Okay, this is turn-based tactics. So you can have like a multiple characters. Oh, these are all like anime cinematics. That looks good, but like I'm here for gameplay, not for anime. So it's 3 characters, and then it seems like they have their own cards and like resources for those cards, so you have to like spend them. I don't know if they like share resources and cards, probably not. Oh yeah, there's like a turn order at the top and it shows whose turn it is. Okay, so there's a free demo and it's 877. Trial of Destiny. This is second slash card game. How is this a card game? It seems like a kind of like a dungeon where you go from room to room, kill the enemies, and then go to the next room. And like this is just a fight without UI, so they don't show like attacks or anything. So I have no idea. But maybe you just get card after each completed wave, and then those cards are actually these spells. This is 589. BadDool. Okay, so this is another like a dungeon card game again. Okay, well in this case you actually use these cards, so you have this like attack actions, and you just go here from room to room, and I assume like again after each completed room you get a new card. So this is 299. Dice and Fold. Okay, this is a card battler where you have dices, right? And then you have to roll dices. You can also reroll like I don't know how many times. And then you have, in this case, like 2 champions at the bottom, right? And then all these at the top are the enemies. And in order to deal damage or to kill the enemies, you have to roll like dice that are shown. Or if they don't have like a dice, but they have a number, then you just need to combine the dices until that number is reduced to 0. Like for example, this is like a boss fight, right? This Hydra. And then I guess your champions have like this like a bonuses, actions, or like abilities. And then if you wanna activate those instead of dealing damage to enemies, you drag the dices to the champions like this. Yes, exactly. How convenient, like video. Okay, this is 999. Tehnodrom. Okay, so you play this tank and then destroying these tiles, and there is like enemies coming at you, and then I guess you also get experience as you like destroy these bricks, and then you can pick some upgrades. And I don't see time ticking up or anything. I don't know if it's like level based, maybe. Okay, this is 424. One deck Galaxy. Okay, so this is another card battler. Okay, this looks very complex, so there's a lot happening. Oh, there is like lots of dices, so like you roll, how many was that? 8, 10 dices? And then I guess it's similar to the previous one with dices, except this one is like a little bit more complex. You just have to roll the dices into like slots, either to deal damage or take defense. I guess we need slide tutorial for this one. This is 1087. Dragon Eclipse. Okay, this is again card game. Is this like some event for card games today? And also rogue deck builder. So in this case you have these like 3 characters, and I assume like they have their own resources and their own cards. I don't see UI. So if they do, then I guess you just use each creature's cards. Like, I don't know how many. Let's say you have 3 resources, and then you have to spend those to play the cards. And then obviously after each fight, you get to pick new cards. Okay, so it is like a 3 mana. It's probably mana, or whatever reasons it is to use the cards. And then you have bunch of cards. Okay, this is 1151. Final Stardust Cosmic Nexus. Okay, another card battler trading card game. This is also creature collector, so you have to collect these creatures, kind of like I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh or something. And so you can kind of merge or upgrade these cards. And then you have to pick them obviously after each battle, and you have to battle like 3 versus 3, like 3 cards, and then like you're dealing damage to the enemy. The cards have their values, right? Or they have HP in like thousands. Okay, this is 887. Hexis. So this is like Tetris, but like this hexa shape, and then you're like just trying to like well, this is weird. How does it work? Like which dots, for example, around this like a black, the first row should be destroyed like the previous level, but it wasn't. Okay, well, this is 059 and there's a free demo. BLOODSAINT. Okay, this is fast-paced, like a survivor. Okay, I see the time is ticking up. It's 140 now. So I guess you just have to kill everything and then you level up and pick upgrades. But for now, I see only this like a gun being shot. Then you're dodging the bullets, but no UI, no experience getting received, no upgrades. So maybe, okay, this is the upgrade, right? Or like you just pick a weapon, the beginning weapon. Or maybe you just have to survive as long as possible without upgrades. Okay, this is 089. Grub Truck. So in this game, you drive this truck and then you serve the customers, right? Like a cooking simulator or something. And then as you earn cash, you can upgrade this like a cooking stations like more, so you can prepare more food faster. Okay, there's a free demo and it's 1119. Hero's Story. This is action RPG, indie adventure. Okay, so there's a little bit of platforming. There's dungeon. You have crossbow. This is like a dungeon with traps, more platforming. Fight. Okay, let's see fights. Okay, so you can kill these skeletons. You have also like a melee axe, and then there is this like a boss fights. Looks decent. So there's a free demo and it's 975. Unread Messages. So this is like a puzzle game. You have these like towers, and then there's like different towers. There's some of the towers that give you like a bonus signal, and then they have different colors, so you just have to connect this like a message to the tower with the same color. And then there's like a bunch of different levels, and then it gets harder, and then there's obstacles that you have to dodge. Okay, there's a free demo and it's 877. ReThink 5. So this is a puzzle game where you mainly have these blocks where you already like the colors, or like you can change the color, you can combine the colors, and then you have to point those lasers at the place where they belong, right? There's like lots of these games. So this is 899. Cosmic Cursor. So this is kind of like space shooter, but your cursor is a spaceship, so you can just dash through the enemies with your cursor and like shoot them. That's interesting. How do you shoot if like your cursor is the ship? Wow. Anyway, this is 449. Diatomic. Okay, this is kind of like a fast-paced fighting game where you need to punch the enemies, and you can also grab all kinds of objects. and use them as a weapon, or grab the actual weapons and then shoot from the weapons, and then when the weapon is empty you just throw the weapon to deal the damage, and you die pretty fast. You have to kind of avoid all the hits, and then I see there's like lots of boss fights also. Okay, this is 1331, and those are all paid games for today. Links to Steam store page for all of these games are in description. Okay, see ya.